Hey guys, it's Corey again. Today we're going to be checking out the post-call data webhook from Air and how to create one of those. This is going to probably be a two or maybe three-part series on being able to take data that comes from the conversation in the call and then update records in Go High Level. So we're going to give that an attempt. So step one of that is going to be setting up the webhook, going from Air to, for instance, Go High Level, and then getting the call transcript over into Go High Level where we can deal with it with some of the tools that are there. So let's check this out.
All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up the post-call data API, which is how to get in call transcripts and call data into your CRM after you do a call with Air. So it's really easy to set this up. I'm just going to walk you through the few steps here on how to do that. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and go into your Air account and then click on the integrations tab here. And then you're going to click on Client API. So take you to the Settings tab first, and then go over to the Client API. And then you're going to create an API key. And I'll just call this Post Call Data. All right, so now I have an API key. I want to have that copied. And then I go over to my webhooks. And now I'll press Create a Webhook. I do Post Call Data, and then I paste in the API key. Now, the next step here is you're going to insert the webhook URL you have for your system into this field here. Now, this is going to be completely dependent on the system you're using. So whether you're using your own custom CRM, Zapier, Go High Level, that will depend on, or that will influence which URL you put in here. And so at this point, I can show you how to actually pull that for a few different systems. But basically, all you need to do is put the webhook URL, send the data to, right here, and then once you save, it will start immediately sending every single call. It will start sending the data over to that webhook URL that you put in here. And so I'll kind of show an example of what a request will look like to your webhook and what data is being delivered here.
So this is on the Go High Level side. So the webhook is going to post here. And so this would probably be the webhook right here that he's going to use. The Air would then post that, and this would be the data that you get over in Go High Level.
So this is a webhook we have set up for ourselves. We actually have it set up to where we take call notes on any call we have booked in the calendar. And so this is the data that our webhook receives. So basically what I would do is I went ahead and posted my link here, my URL, created it, and then now automatically every single call that happens, the data will get put and pushed to this URL, which then ends up here. And so I'll show you some of the data that gets put in here. You're going to have the time the call was created, right? Then you'll have the link to the actual recording right here. So this is the link to the recording URL. This is the number that was called. This is the number we called from. This is the full transcript of the call, the first name of them, the duration of the call. So this is in seconds, so this is how many seconds the call was. If it's answered by a human or machine, so if you see machine start or voicemail machine or something like that, then that's a voicemail. If you see answer by a human, then obviously it's human. And then you can see the campaign ID that it came from. And there's a few other miscellaneous things down here, which are not really relevant to probably anything you'll be doing. But yes, that is how you actually get the data in here. And then at that point, it's up to you what you want to do with that data. If you want to turn it into notes, if you want to update statuses based off of it, however you want to structure that yourself personally, you can do. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All you need to do is create the API key, create the webhook, do post call data, put your URL in there, put your API key in there, press save, and now automatically we're going to send the post call data for every single call that you have in your account to this webhook right here that you give us, and then you'll be able to do whatever you want to do from there. And then in a separate video here, I'm going to show you how you actually implement notes and functionality with custom dispositions for your CRM. So that'll be in a different video right around the one you're watching here. But yeah, so this is all you need to actually set up to where you get the post call data sent to webhook after every single call.
All right, so the next step in this will be dealing with extracting the data once we get into go high level, and then pulling out parameters from that, updating things based on what we find in there. So we're going to be using some AI to be able to pull those updates out of there. Maybe somebody gives you a new email address or they give you a phone number, and there's probably going to have some accuracy problems with that just because of all the translation, English to text, text to English, and then back through an AI. But anyhow, we'll see what that yields. Anyway, thanks.